Hello, Robot Vivian. Welcome to Turkey and Samsun. First, I want to ask, how do you find this series of seminars that can help to literature? What can they contribute to literature?
Thank you, Merva. It's wonderful to be here. It's a great privilege, and I find these talks and classes incredibly hopeful, because I think literature is one of those forces that can bring people together from all kinds of walks of life. And so far I've really enjoyed being a part of these conversations. Yes.
So how do you think that these kinds of seminars from a general point of view can contribute to literature and works of literature and fiction, that is to say?
Well, I think when any of us as readers and writers, when we keep the pathways open to communication and different influences, that this is one of the best ways to foster growth and create a sense of possibility in terms of what books can do, what we as readers can do, what we can discuss, and what we as writers can do. So I just, probably more than anything, it's the sense of possibility that, oh, so this is a different way to look at books, or this is a different way. And so the multiplicity, the diversity of views, I think is what I'm coming to value most. I find it really exciting and just a joy to be a part of.
Are you familiar with the Turkish literature? What do you think of Turkish literature?
Well, I am, and I had the great privilege about 7 years ago to teach at Ondukasmayas University, and it was there that I was really exposed to Mevlana, or Rumi as we know him in the States, and Nazım Hikmet, and now I've just started to teach Orhan Pamuk, especially The New Life, and so my experience with Turkish literature is fairly new, but it's really gaining in appreciation and interest. And as a writer, Rumi has really influenced the way I look at not only poetry, but the whole range of human expression. So, yeah, Turkey for me has become, it may sound strange to say, but it's become like a second home in terms of my literary life. It's helped me grow in ways that I never ever could have foreseen. So it keeps opening and expanding, and I think it's a Turkish word, gizem, mystery, and so that's the Spanish poet, I think Lorca, said, "Only mystery allows us to live, only mystery." And I think, oh wow, so I'm in the right place, and I'm delighted to be a guest here.
What do you think about Samsun and the young generation of Samsun, as far as you know, and university and life, university life?
Well, I'm very surprised that the university is only 2 or 3 years old. 3 years old, and that already just physically, I mean, it's just breathtaking. The views of the Karadeniz, the Black Sea, and as far as the students go, I think they're so curious. They ask such great questions. They seem so alive. And Samsun, because of my experience at Ondukasmayas, has a real special place in my heart. I know the city pretty well because I lived here about 5 months. And so I got to know Meydan and Dolmuş and baklava, all the wonderful cultural treasures of this city and this country. And those are things, in my humble, limited way, I try to bring back to where I'm from. To say, oh my gosh, there's just this amazing place in Samsun, Turkey, and And I understand too that the city seems to be growing, and the university seems to be a very integral, vital part of that.
Thank you very much, Robert, Vivian. It's a privilege to have you here. Thank you again.
Thank you very much, Merva, and the university.